back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Stream Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, Part 2, Sugar, Blood, and Ancient Orders. Last time, we were introduced to Edward Kenway, a Welshman seeking plunder, fortune, and glory in the West Indies. But when a chance encounter with an assassin leaves him with a disguise and a bad temper, his life will begin to take quite the turn. Last episode, we survived a shipwreck, made it to Havana, and got in a tavern brawl with our good friend over there, Stead Bonnet. Meanwhile, in the modern day, we are actually playing as a new memory analyst hire for Abstergo Entertainment. Wielded with our tablet, we will uncover all of Edward Kenway's secrets. For Abstergo, for entertainment. Sure. Let's begin. And my sugar.
Sorry about the swift exit. Bit of a misunderstanding.
One heaped upon another.
Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry, mate. This is my doing. I'm only trying to keep these Spanish eyes off me.
Oh, it's no bother. Regrettably, the soldiers confiscated my sugar when your dispatches.
Damn! And where've they gone?
Haven't the foggiest idea, I'm afraid. I suspect those chaps might, but my Spanish is muy mal dad, so I'd rather not ask.
Shit! Alright, come on, let's follow them and recover my maps.
And my sugar?
What, in my drawers? We'll see what happens.
Ah, yes. Eagle Vision has changed. Eagle Vision allows us to spot interesting elements. It highlights animals and enemies in red and targets and objectives in gold. Press the left stick to use your Eagle Vision. Note that Eagle Vision can't be used when running. However, it can now... While using the Eagle Vision, you can tag up to 10 enemies or animals by just looking at them. Once tagged, an enemy can be seen through walls, even when you stop using Eagle Vision.
You don't mind me tagging along, do you?
Not if you keep quiet and stay out of sight.
Come on, ladies. We've got some Spaniards to chase.
I believe I'm getting the hang of this.
Quiet!
I fear they're onto us.
Hang back.
Perhaps we should split up to confuse them.
The best idea you've had today.
Yeah, great idea. But we see the return of the courtesans. I enjoy it.
Buenos dias, senores. You're late. Yes, sir. See, we are very sorry. Our captain delayed us. This would be Captain Mendoza? Yes, sir. He is very excited to meet you. Only he must be present for a hanging, senor. Hanging? Ah, I love a good hanging. Yes, sir. Very nice. If we hear the bell, we may go.
What? What?
Captain Mendoza is happy to pay you. We have goods to sell, cougars and such. Excellent.
Yes, we need to keep on them. Whew.
This way. This way.
It's a bit of a roundabout way to get somewhere.
How long will this hanging take, man? I don't mean to hang about all day for the captain.
Quick as anything, sir. Captain Mendoza needs only to hang the man, then he will deliver your payment.
I don't want reales, mind. I want goods. Things I can sell. Tobacco, rum, sugar.
See. We have much fine sugar. Crates we took off a fat Englishman last night.
Englishman.
See, sugar from Barbados. Very fine. We hold it in the castillo after the man started the fight last night. He ran, left his sugar behind. Very fine.
Well, that's a start. Shall I accompany him to the Castillo?
That's a big man.
No, sir. Captain Mendoza will have it sent to you, I believe. You will see.
Good lord. Is that big brute your Captain Mendoza?
No, sir. He is El Tiburon. El Tiburon,
Oh.
Governor Torres' man.
A lot of classic Assassin's Creed elements come back in Black Flag, which I think really endeared it to old-time fans. And with the freedom of the setting, I think it really just matched well. Castillo San Salvador de la Punta. I see.
De acuerdo. Entendido. No olvides cuidar de tu primer oficial, marinero.
Ah,
¡Lo tengo a tiro!
¡Rápido! ¡Se está escapando!
¿Está loco o qué?
oh. Now, is it possible that we've already failed that? Ugh. Yes. Darn. Okay, you know what? Let's just reload this last checkpoint. I can do that better. No, I can't. Oh, stat of combat now. Okay. Fair.
Tan cansado estoy. ¿Qué es lo que habrá? Quiero una... ¿Qué es lo que habrá fumado?
Ooh, please don't. Okay. We need to stay out of combat. Alright, yeah, this is our chance. What?
¡Te daré lo tuyo!
Checkpoints. That's why we love them. Absolutely. Anyway. We're gonna stay out of combat. I promise. And this time, the third time, if I screw it up, I'll just live with it. Okay. Alright, okay, alright. Okay, as soon as I see it. Yeah. Close. So, if we jump there, okay. Okay, come on. They shouldn't have much reason to turn around. He, on the other hand, might. Ooh! I held my breath that entire time. Oh, not the sugar. All right. Well, we got our items back. Now, if you didn't see, those were little glass or possibly diamond squares with blood inside.
Sorry about the sugar. I've only one pair of hands.
Oh, it's no great loss. I've got plenty of cargo here to make a profit on my trip.
Will you stay here long?
For a few weeks, yes. Then back to Barbados, to the tedium of domesticity.
Don't settle for tedium. Sail for Nassau. Live life as you see fit.
Haven't I heard that Nassau is crawling with pirates? Seems a very tawdry place.
Not tawdry, liberated.
Oh, God. That would be an adventure. But no, I'm a husband and a father. I have responsibilities. Life can't be all pleasure and distraction, Duncan.
Hey, our bonnet. The name's Edward, in truth. Duncan's only a handle.
Ah. Secret name for your secret meeting with the governor.
The governor, right. I think I've kept him waiting long enough.
And my sugar. Oh, yes. Now, while my comment last episode about the lack of urban exploration, I will say what there is very well done. So I don't want that to come off as being unreasonable.
Hey, tú, espera!
Oh! Boys! I uncovered a manuscript. I have no idea what that means. Even as a regular, like, I've played this game before, I don't know what that means, actually. Either that or I've forgotten. And we see that the mercenaries have returned in the form of pirates. And the shanty is ours.
¿Sabes cuándo llegará nuestra paga? Ni idea.
Ah, the shanties. Now the shanties are very cool collectible because they're useful. You can have your crew sing them to you. Now, one thing that I don't know is if the audio files for the shanties are copyrighted, or if at the very least they'll have much of a fuss.
Dios me guarde. Están todos locos. Dios me guarde.
Indeed, loco.
Tú, detente. Carajo ese. Ahí, a por él. No le deis tregua.
There we go. Very nice. Yes, we want to be getting as much money as we can, and we want to be completing each of these Abstergo challenges. It'll help with a lot. Manuscripts. Let's see what these manuscripts are real quick. I'm sure it'll tell us what we've got. From the Atlanta Fuegians by Michael Mayer, alchemist and counselor to Emperor Rudolph II, once owned by the Peter Beckford estate. Interesting. Voynich manuscript, folio 33V. One of 4 extant pages of the mysterious Voynich manuscript stolen from Peter Beckford's collection at some point after 1705. Though the manuscript was found in Europe prior to the European discovery of the New World, this image clearly depicts a sunflower, a flower only found in the Americas at the time. Interesting. Huh. Catch and loot the courier. Alright. Think we can do that. Here we are, chasing the couriers once again. The pirate. Oh, you got that right.
Pirate captain.
That's dialogue you're not supposed to know yet, mate.
You have the wrong man. Why do you haunt me? Captain Kenway, just in time. I see you
Huh.
on the boat.
Not likely. Okay, but here we are at the Governor's and ready to continue. Mr. Walpole, I presume. You presume correctly.
Buenos dias. Mr. Duncan Walpole of England to see the governor. I believe he is expecting me.
Sí, señor Walpole. Entre, por favor. ¿Ese es el hombre? ¿Cómo lo llamabas? ¿Asesino?
Sí, Duncan Walpole. Debería haber llegado hace muchos días.
No me gusta que los extranjeros se paseen por nuestra ciudad. No me fío de ellos.
Cállate. El gobernador tiene invitados. Todos franceses e ingleses.
Parece un hombre rudo. Le suponía un aspecto más respetable.
Llévame ese en alta mar. Sé indulgente con él.
guests from England and France, and they think that we look a little rough looking. Interesting.
Good morning, sir. Would I be correct in thinking you are Duncan?
I am indeed. I thought as much.
Woods Rogers.
A pleasure.
The same. I must say, my wife has a terrible eye for description.
I'm sorry.
My wife. You met her some years ago at the Percy's Masquerade Ball.
Ah, quite.
She called you devilishly handsome. Obviously a lie to stoke my jealousy. Julianne, our guest of honor has arrived, Mr. Duncan Walpole.
Julien Ducasse. I hope your conversion to our order is an honest one. I have no love for assassins, but even less for liars.
I have not come to disappoint.
Up for a bit of sport, Duncan? The old man isn't ready just yet.
You've got my two best pairs of matched pistols, Duncan, so handle them with care.
If I had 8, I'd treat each as my own son.
Pull off a few shots if you like, get a feel for it.
I once fought beside a man who carried 9 on his person. They were a boom in battle, but he impaired his ability to swim, sadly.
Quite. A good kick, yes?
I long for the day where one firearm carries 4 bullets, and not the opposite.
I have a friend in England you may like to meet. James Puckle. He's working on something extraordinary.
Magnifique.
Ah, the Puckle gun. Yes. Challenge. Yes.
All right. Here's a simple challenge. Try to strike every target before this hourglass empties. Remember, hit every target within the allotted time.
That was my fault.
Bad luck. Try again. All right. Here's a simple challenge. Try to strike every target before this hourglass empties. Remember, hit every target within the allotted time.
There we go. And we will continue.
Duncan, where are your wrist blades? I've never seen an assassin so ill-equipped.
Ah, damaged sadly beyond all repair.
Uh-huh. Have your choice.
Where did you find all these?
I did not find them. I took them. Is a souvenir.
Ooh. Oh dear.
2 blades, as is the custom, eh?
Custom, aye.
Duncan, will you indulge us with a demonstration of your techniques?
Well,
You must. We put together a training course in anticipation of your arrival. We'll be ashamed to leave here without seeing you in action.
yes, of course. Well, I mean, if there is time, I would gladly, show you what I know.
Here. You see? Situations well suited to your skills.
Have a go. A blade in a crowd is always the simplest. Nothing grandiose, just quick and clean.
Quick and clean.
Show us another technique.
Quite
Okay.
ingenious to use bales of hay for cover, don't you think? God, that's the spirit. Secrecy. The advantage of surprise cannot be overstated, isn't that so? Especially around a blind corner. God blind me, that's a clever trick.
Your aerial kills have a poetic beauty, despite their conspicuous quality. Would you show us?
Yeah.
Magnifique. Is it also possible to deliver a killing blow at high speed?
Very. There we go.
Dieu, such a powerful strike.
Fascinating.
Now, let's see. Anything else?
The assassins have trained you well, Duncan. You chose a perfect time to leave them behind.
At great risk, I imagine. Betraying the assassins is never good for one's health.
Well, neither is drinking liquor, but I am drawn to its dangers all the same. And what is your business here, sir? Are you an associate of the governor's, or a pending acquaintance like myself?
Guns, blades, cannons, grenados. Anything that may kill a man, I am happy to provide.
A smuggler of sorts.
And how is your wife these days, Captain Rogers? Is she, here, in Havana?
I trust she's well, but I wouldn't know. I've been in Madagascar some 14 months hunting pirates. It took some work to dislodge the criminals there, but we managed it. In future, I hope to use these same tactics throughout the West Indies.
And how did you deal with that kind?
Very simply. Most pirates are as ignorant as apes. I merely offered them a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless, but free men. Or be hanged by the neck until dead.
Oh. I imagine Nassau would be your next target.
Very astute, Duncan, indeed.
Best of luck with that.
Grandmaster Torres! Mr. Duncan Walpole has arrived.
See. You were expected 1 week ago.
Apologies, Governor. My ship was set upon by pirates. We were scuttled. I arrived only yesterday.
Unfortunate. Forgive my caution, but were you able to salvage from these pirates the items you promised me?
Yes, sir, I was.
Increíble. The assassins have more resources than I had imagined, but not nearly enough to deter us. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, Duncan. You are most welcome. Come, gentlemen. We have much to discuss.
Sounds like Templars to me.
Convened at last, and in such continental company. England, France, Spain, citizens of sad and corrupted empires. But you are Templars now. the secret and true legislatures of the world. Please, hold out your hands. Mark and remember our purpose. To guide all wayward souls till they've reached the quiet road. To guide all wayward desire till impassioned hearts are cool. To guide all wayward minds to safe and sober thought. By the Father of Understanding's light, let our work now begin. Decades ago, the Council entrusted me with the task of locating in these West Indies a forgotten place our precursors once called the Observatory. See here. Look upon these images and commit them to memory. They tell a very old and important story. For 2 decades now, I have endeavored to locate this observatory, a place rumored to contain a tool of incredible utility and power. It houses a kind of armillary sphere, if you like. A device that would grant us the power to locate and monitor every man and woman on Earth, whatever their location. Only imagine what it would mean to have such a power. With this device, there would be no secrets among men, no lies, no trickery. Only justice, pure justice. This is the Observatory's promise, and we must take it for our own.
Do we know its whereabouts?
We will soon. For in our custody is the one man who does, a man named Roberts, once called a sage.
It has been 45 years since anyone has seen a true sage. Can you be sure this one is authentic?
We are confident he is.
The assassins will come for him.
Interesting.
Indeed they will. But thanks to Duncan and the information he has delivered, the assassins won't be a problem for much longer. All will be made clear tomorrow, gentlemen, when you meet the sage for yourselves. Until then, let us drink. Let us find the observatory together. For with its power, kings will fall, clergy will cower, and the hearts and minds of the world will be ours.
A very strong a very strong beginning. Poor Edward has no idea.
Yes, well, Duncan. Tomorrow the treasure fleet arrives, and with it, your reward. After which we will discuss further schemes.
I look forward to it.
Excelente. Meet me down at the docks first thing tomorrow morning.
It makes sense.
Governor Torres requests your presence at the docks near the Castillo. First thing tomorrow morning.
$500 for all of my dedicated work. Ridiculous. Hopefully the actual reward is much more satisfactory.
You are merda. I will spit. Grazie. My thanks. I'm your man now, Capitano.
But at least we have a pistol now. Very good. And we've been returned our wrist blades. Not very inconspicuous of us. I understand, but... He's not the most patient man, Edward.
Bienvenido, señor.
Hello. So, let's see what we have. British colonial cutlasses. Spanish cup hilt rapiers. We'll probably, just for the fun of it, end up collecting all the weapons. 3,000, 5,000, 63. Really, those are the ones that we want. British colonial cutlasses, pirate scimitars, ooh, French court swords and officers' rapiers. The blades of Toledo are pretty cool. But let's go ahead and we'll buy the French dress swords, but we will re-equip the British cutlasses because I prefer those. Outfits, huh? Pistol sets, pirate blunderbusses. Bulky, but range is terrible. The standard wheel lock is very nice. The common flintlock. Quite the upgrade. Cannon barrel.
Gracias. Vuelva cuando quiera.
It would be good of us to get a higher look at things. Let's see. Right by the dogs. Fast travel in Havana is now available. Very good. We have a ship icon. Very strange.
Hasta puedo contarte cuentos para dormir gratis.
There we are. Then we go over here, we'll be able to drop straight down, or just get it there. deal. The absence of medicine will be felt in this game. I can already tell you. There's another viewpoint. Whew. Oh, it's the Castillo. Interesting. Oh. Just like that. I do enjoy the larger scope of Assassin's Creed 4. 3 just felt so small in the cities. There we are. More manuscripts. Oh. Ooh. There we are. Know the worse for wear. Ah, yes. We probably have time for one more of the missions available to us. So let's continue on.
¿Oh, sí?
Quería golpear a mis esclavos cuando estaba claro que era culpa suya.
Esta semana le llevamos cerveza a otras 3
Ah, yes, good morning, good sir. Woods Rogers. And a man they call the Sage.
Good morning, Duncan. Just over here. Edward? Hello, Edward.
I found a man to purchase my remaining sugar. Quite a coup, I must say.
He just called you Edward.
Oh, that's the merchant who sailed me here. Out of caution, I gave him a false name.
Ah, well done.
We'll catch up on it later.
Very punctual, Duncan. This way. Here he is. A man both Templars and Assassins have sought for over a decade. I am told your surname is Roberts. Is this so? You recognize this, I think.
According to old tales, the blood of a sage is required to enter the observatory.
We have the key. Now we need only its location. Perhaps Mr. Roberts will be eager to provide it. Transfer him to my residence.
All right.
Such a fuss over one man. Is the observatory really such a grand prize?
Sí, sin duda. The observatory was a tool built by the precursor race. Its worth is without measure.
Precursor race? I see.
One of your early letters mentioned a desire to kill the Mayan mentor, Atabay. Were you able to carry out this contract before coming here?
I was not, no. Too many complications along the way.
A pity.
Oh no.
But the maps you delivered with the blood vial will see that job finished.
Aye. That's the idea.
I don't like this route, Torres. We're exposed.
Something is wrong. Stay close, Grandmaster.
I feel it too. Do not let them get their hands on the sage, at whatever cost.
Assassins! Above! They're on the rooftop!
Watch the streets and alleys. They could be anywhere.
Oh, okay. Oh. Oh.
Stop him!
All right, we're gonna check out the stage from above.
You're a nimble one, I'll give you that.
All right.
Hang back and make this easy on both of us, mate.
Well done, lapdog.
Quiet.
We'll see him to the prisons, Grandmaster.
Double the watch.
Well, I'll be buggered. What an active day we've had, gents.
See, set on all sides by our enemies. We must be more cautious.
I do wish I could remain to see our drama done, but I must avail myself of these winds and sail for England.
By all means, Captain, speed and fortune to you.
With luck, I'll return myself a governor. And with my idiot king's blessing, no less. Adios.
As for you, Mr. Walpole, I consider this the first payment in a long-term investment. Gracias.
Obliged.
I would like you to be present for the interrogation tomorrow. Call around noon.
Yes, sir.
Not very happy for helping him secure a treasure without measure. There is always more treasure to be had, though. What? Oh. Huh. Yeah, we unlock cheats by doing the challenges. Alright. Looting ammo. And what have you. Ah, yes. We'll probably be able to afford that other set of swords soon. But really, we'll synchronize here, check the store, and then I think that'll be it for part 2. While we're climbing, I've got quite a bit of some decisions to make. With the introduction of Black Flag, we also have what I consider a little bit of a headcanon thing that I'm going to start employing on the channel. I miss doing different games just to keep the just to keep it moving, just to keep a variety on the channel. In the not exactly canon lore of Assassin's Creed, our project lead, one Mr. Olivier Garnau, is a oh wow, I've went and done it now. He's included in another one of Ubisoft's open world franchises that is significantly more short than Assassin's Creed. Thus, we could almost have them run concurrently and not really run into a whole lot of issues. That would be the Watch Dogs series, which is very good, believe it or not. There we are. I think that that'll net us just enough to get some new swords. Some better swords, too. However, Olivier is in the first Watch Dogs game. So, after we reach probably the halfway point of this story, I may, just for giggles, throw Watch Dogs in on the mix. Espada Anca. A pair of swords good for forcing deadly openings to finish off enemies. Just as fast as our others, but now doing more damage. Our next buy will be the Privateer's Cutlasses, for sure. Now, just to have the option, I am going to go ahead and buy the Blunderbuss. We may actually keep a hold of that until we can afford the standard wheel lock. But the Spanish officer pistols and the cannon barrel are our end-game goals.
Que tenga un buen día y mucha suerte.
But, judging by the look on Edward's face, he is very displeased with the route that this job has taken. Honor and glory, riches beyond measure. You can't put a price on it, can you, Edward? And what you've been paid so forward, working with the Templars, isn't exactly what you would consider a fair wage. So, as Edward sulks and makes his way back to Bonnet, we'll leave him here and this chapter of our grand adventure. And until next time, I couldn't resist. Until next time, this has been Jeff the Narrator. You can find me on Twitch at Jeff the Narrator 469 or YouTube under simply Jeff the Narrator. It's been a pleasure, and until next time, please keep telling stories.